All right, guys. So I've been looking online and I still don't see anybody doing a good enough job, which means I have to do the job until that person shows up. So you have tinea versicolor. You've gone to a dermatologist, you've gone to an endocrinologist, you've gone to whoever, general practitioner, doesn't matter. You've gone and you've tried the stuff, you put on stuff on your body, you've tried to change your diet, nothing is working. Well, welcome to the rabbit hole. Here's the truth: you need to put your health in your hands because no one's going to solve the problem for you. I can't do it for you. The person that's on the forum that's telling you to do XYZ can't do it for you. What I can tell you is this: all of the research that's out there, including the research that your doctor is reading and going off of, based giving you your medicines for, is flawed. The reason it's flawed is because no one's investigating a relationship between estrogen in the skin and fungus. Okay, the estrogen in the skin, well, actually, it's estrogen, and then when it turns into estrone, when it binds into the skin, is likely the missing link with this whole entire paradigm. Okay, and this can be proven if you look into the candida yeast, which everyone is very famous in many different, diet paradigms. The candida yeast bind to what is called an estrogen receptor. But if you look through all of the research, there is no proof that the Malassezia yeast have a estrogen receptor, but there's no proof saying that they don't have an estrogen receptor, which is silly. The entire paradigm in all reality is just stupid. It's silly, it's ridiculous, people are suffering, and for what? Just to inevitably have a chronic disease that you can never solve, which could be solved so easily once you figure out what's the real problem. The real problem is likely that you have hormones leaking out from the capillaries in the veins, getting stored into the tissues. You may have gotten an infection from one way or another, but that infection's now duplicating and harnessing the energy because it's utilizing the estrogen molecules. If you can get rid of the estrone in your skin and in your tissues, then you can get rid of tinea versicolor. This is how I've done it. I've just spent a year living in Dominican Republic, uh, New York City in the summertime. I'm now in Florida, which is also very humid. Humidity has a place in this entire paradigm, but it's not like the root cause. In my opinion, the root cause really has to boil down with your own body's defenses against the ongoing infection. And the way to improve that is by keeping your thyroid production adequate so that your progesterone and your testosterone levels are adequate enough to combat with the ongoing estrogen and estrone uh, problem that you're probably dealing with. And so, if you have um, tinea versicolor, you probably have other issues. Is what I've been like pointing to. You probably have some weight gain issues, and it might be seasonal, or you might have just like some of the other issues that come with having estrogen. Too much of a hormonal imbalance. There is a wide variety of it. Anyways, the point I'm trying to make here, guys, is that like I don't see enough people talking about this, and so I just kind of have to keep on, chucking away at being the good Samaritan because I remember how it felt personally to have to deal with this. It sucks. It really sucks when you have your skin's all wrecked and people are looking at you a certain way, and it's really something that can be solved so easy once you address what the root cause is, which we're paying these doctors and funding these scientists to do this and they're not doing it, and so it's annoying. Someone has to do a better job than me holding this camera, but here you are and here I am. So anyways, address your thyroid production, address the estrogen, figure out ways to develop your mind to engage with these concepts. This is if you actually want to beat the infection. If you don't want to beat the infection, I understand. You want to live with it, I understand that. I understand the hopelessness that comes with this infection as well. And believe me, living in this society, I still have a lot of hopelessness and helplessness when I'm looking at a lot of things. But as far as tinea color goes, there's no helplessness here with me with that. I firmly believe you can get rid of it. I've gotten rid of it. I've stayed off of not having any more reinfections for a couple of years now, and you can do the same. So I'm just spreading the message so you can hear it. If you want to talk more about it, you can drop a comment or send me an email, find out a way to contact me. And your health is in your own hands.